Don't cry when you're so fierce. Don't try 'cause you're so right. Because you'll hate yourself in the end. Oh, sorry. Really love the end credits song. Twisted Time by Wolf H, Chapter 7. After a full day of chakra control, agility, strength training exercises, to put it lightly, Sakura was exhausted. She stopped only briefly for a snack around noon. Otherwise, she spent 8 consecutive hours immersed in the ninja arts today. Despite how much pain she was in, Sakura was certain her abilities were improving. Her newly healed muscles allowed her to lift heavier objects for longer periods of time, throw weapons farther with increased accuracy. Her ever-growing reserve of chakra took twice as long to deplete compared to a week ago. She still had a long work to go, but at least she was getting somewhere. Sasuke slumped down next to his bag, breathing heavily. He also seemed worn out after a long day. That last drill was great, he said. Sakura designed an exercise where he stuck circuit to the soles of their feet, and then, with just a perfect release of chakra, kicked weapons at a target. After an hour using stationary targets, Sakura started tossing other shuriken into the air for him to hit. We're going to have to work on that one tomorrow. Sakura smiled and folded her arms. So, we're training again tomorrow, are we? Glanced over her with a raised eyebrow. Why wouldn't we be? She shrugged. "Hmm, maybe I have better things to do," she answered sarcastically, still smiling. But her comment seemed to confuse her teammate. Sasuke wasn't known for his sense of humor, or social skills in general for that matter. He stood up. You're benefiting from this training as much as I am. Maybe even more. Just think of where you'll be in a week from now at this rate. Sakura stared at him. Her sarcasm went right over his head. No, I meant. We're doing this again tomorrow. Sasuke deadpanned defensively. He then turned to pick up his bag. Sakura made a mental note to avoid using sarcasm the next time he was in one of these weird, intense moods. For me, training with you is the only thing worth my time these days. He mumbled from where he crouched by his bag. Oh? Sakura perked up, her heart rate quickening. The powerful, evil Sasuke Uchiha, while the biggest threat to the world I left behind, is disinterested in learning from me? Huh? Sakura, I don't think he's just interested in learning from you. The boy with famous, unrivaled abilities felt that training with an ordinary ninja with some skills in medical ninjutsu and slightly above average chakra control was the only thing worth his time. Her face and ears suddenly were feeling hot. So, Mara? Pulled back to earth, Sakura blinked, fought against the tightening in her chest. All right, she said, shrugging. Even trying to seem nonchalant as one possibly could after receiving praise from the Uchiha prodigy. She turned to grab her own bag, then reminding herself that this Sasuke wasn't an evil threat to the village. Sure, he was a prodigy. Right now, he was just a young ninja in training, looking to learn new skills. When he mastered everything Sakura had to teach him, he would move on pursuing new sources of power. He'll get over this phase. This is just a temporary interest. Sakura knew before she opened her eyes that someone was in her bedroom. For curled up under the blankets of her bed, she heard a faint rustling in the doorway. Once her mind was functional and her senses were alert, she recognized a distinct chakra presence. The imposter was a ninja. Heart pounding, Sakura very carefully reached for the kunai under her pillow. Not taking any chances, she fired the knife in the direction of the chakra signature. With a sounding thunk, the knife struck the wall, missing the target. But it seemed to surprise Ichiro enough to drop whatever they were holding onto the floor with a crash. Sakura somersaulted out of bed, making a beeline for the weapon holster on her desk. One fluid motion, she snatched another knife from it and flicked it a small bedside light. Who She started, but froze mid-sentence when she caught close to the imposter's face. Sakura? Called Mibuki from the bedroom hallway. What's going on here? It's fine, Mom. Just a nightmare. Sakura answered while striding up to the now petrified imposter and pinning him to the wall with her arm. Sasuke, what the hell are you doing in my room? Sakura hissed, holding it out to his throat. She studied him intensely, using his mannerisms of chakra nature. You sir, this was a substitution disguise, or a Genjutsu. It passed after a brief assessment. This was Sasuke, all right. I was. Didn't I tell you I thought someone was sneaking into my bedroom? Did I tell you I set up traps here to stop situations like this from happening? What makes you think it would be fine for you to barge in on yourself? She glared down, livid for the rest of the emotional turmoil he caused her. I hadn't thought of that, he said, carefully pulling her away from his neck, his wide eyes flickering between her face and the kunai. Sakura stepped back and put her head in her hands. Why are you in my room? She asked again, quietly this time, trying to calm down and contain her anger. I remember what you said about the intruders and traps, he said, his voice shakier than usual. He was still pressing himself against the wall, even though Sakura had released him. Since you weren't awake to train yet, I figured I wasn't wasting time, so I started to. Through her fingers, Sakura glimpsed the thin wires around her door. She followed it with her eyes and realized they were part of an interconnected system of wires, lining the walls of her tiny room. You're setting up traps? She asked while lowering her hands. Sasuke exhaled deeply from his nose. Yeah, he said, avoiding her eyes. Letting out a deep breath and massaging her temples, Sakura was determined how she felt about the situation. She was conflicted between feeling racist and pissed off. Thanks, she said lowly. But sticking in my room like that was not a good idea. I get it, he said quickly. Sakura nodded. Good. She said while trying to wrap her head around what was going on. She walked over to her night table to get her water glass. Well, I guess I. Don't touch that, Sasuke said sharply, raising his hand in warning. I set a trap there. What? She gasped, immediately retracting her hand. How many traps did you lay out here? 12. Baffled, she whirled around to assist his work. Where are the others then? You straighten up. I'll walk you through them when you're ready to go. And see what burst in her direction. His comment reminded Sakura she was wearing a light nightgown that wasn't the most conservative or practical outfit for ninja business. Fine, give me a minute, she said, feeling her face flush and turned away. Then Sasuke, despite his general inability to pick up on social cues, seemed to realize that he needed to leave. Right, he said, creeping out the hallway while she got dressed. Sasuke, answer me truthfully. Did you peek? I'm on the cusp of puberty. There's a girl I like in there in that room. You better believe I peeked. Sasuke pointed out all the traps he laid in her room, and Sakura politely asked him to remove several of them. Specifically, the traps he laid in places he regularly accessed, such as her personal bathroom entrance and closet door. Already finished, an idea occurred to her. Can you please put one around this door? Sakura asked, nodding towards the underwear drawer of her dresser. What's in there? Sasuke asked, raising an eyebrow. Nothing you'd be interested in, she answered quickly, tucking a loose strand of her shoulder-length hair behind her ear. If Sasuke took one look in there, he would definitely agree with me. He cast her a skeptical glance, a separate trap nonetheless, and was something that sounded like a weird-ass stalker. After her room was as ninja-proof as it could be, while still being functional, Sakura forced her teammate to exit by her window, so her parents wouldn't see her leave her bedroom. Packed her bag, ate a quick breakfast, and met with the training grounds as they arranged. But this training wasn't quite like the others. Sakura was smitten to find that the morning's incidents didn't seem to faze Sasuke at all, despite how she ironically dreamed of getting this boy into her bedroom for most of her life. Now that he had a growing presence in her personal life, Sakura was feeling resentful. Not only did Sasuke invade her privacy, but he set up traps that prevented her from accessing her own belongings without consulting her first. What if, during his snooping, he stumbled upon the time travel scroll? His pushiness was making her feel vulnerable. It's getting too close. Too comfortable. Sasuke was now explaining how to hold a bow, while all Sakura could hear was his patronizing tone. Sasuke seemed to notice a faraway expression and paused. Well, he asked irritably, raising his eyebrows. Whoops! Sorry, what was the question? Sakurai's narrowed. You didn't hear a word I said, did you? Sakura shook her head. He rolled his eyes but started again. Unfortunately, the rift didn't end between there. 2 hours later, the high-priced Sakura Ninja in a training exercise snapped. She abruptly found herself plummeting to the ground, Sasuke's bow flying out of her hand. She managed to brace her fall by rolling as she landed over the estimated amount of force her skinny ankles can understand. Her right ankle twisted awkwardly as she landed on it and immediately began to throb. I caught the bow, Sasuke said when he emerged from the tangled bushes ahead of her. It is a damage. He then noticed his training partner's crumpled position on the ground. Heal yourself and get up. I want to get through for you a few more drills after this one. Just like that, Sakura's temper reached its limit. She knew her emotions shouldn't take the reins, and she knew she better just take a deep breath and hold her tongue. But she didn't. I'm done, Sakura said flatly. You can finish the drill yourself. Sasuke blinked. You don't like archery? He asked, perplexed by her reaction. Sakura stood up and pumped just enough green chakra in her ankle to walk. She strode towards the tree stumps where her bag was left open on the ground. I'm done training with you today. She did pat without sparing him a glance. Sakura reached the bag and started assembling her measly collection of weapons inside it, preparing to depart from the training grounds. When she mentioned to grab one of her kunai, Blue Sandal reached it before her hand did. Slipping down her knife, Sasuke asked in an icy tone, What are you doing? I'm leaving, she answered simply. Going home for today. I've had enough. Enough of what? He asked, standing up and squarely facing her teammate, Sakura hissed. Of you! You haven't apologized to me this morning. You don't give me any space. You've been patronizing me since we got here, treating me like a tool. I'm just another weapon in your bag. Sarada. Mom? Dad? Stop fighting. She stopped herself, wondering if what she was saying made any sense at all. She also realized that she would probably hit a sore spot since she didn't get a hold of herself. Sasuke folded his arms and stared at her seriously. He seemed to be contemplating something. And right when Sakura thought she was getting through to him, he said, That's it. She snapped up her bag and started marching towards the village, until Sasuke appeared in front of her, blocked her path. Excuse me, he spat without meeting his eye. You're mad at me, he noted. Casual tone didn't sit well with her, but Sakura tried not to linger on that. She took a deep breath. Look, Sasuke, I'm not like you. But there's friend stuff, I need some space to figure things out on my own. His expression was unreadable, and he made no motion to speak. I'm in a very different situation than you are. My friends is a little more fresh and confusing. I don't know how many people I need to kill. I don't know I'll be able to do it. You're weak. I'm helping you get stronger. Sasuke said flatly, with a hint of coldness in his tone. His jaw was clenched, and Sakura realized he was probably treading on thin ice. But this wasn't about him. This was about her mission. It was dawning on her now that training with Sasuke was a terrible idea. If she was going to stop him from betraying the village one day, she needed to be stronger than him. If he trained with her and molded her every skill, she had no chance of outsmarting him, no chance of saving him. Besides, spending so much time with Sasuke increased her risk of being blinded by her emotions. She couldn't afford to be his puppet. Tsunade sent her here to make some changes. Changes were going to happen if she kept following around like she used to. I need to be alone, she said firmly. I need to focus on my revenge. I used to think that way too, he countered. But I've realized that if I want power, I need to seek it out. This is different, she snapped. I need to work alone. You're wrong. You just need. Stop! You are annoying me, Sasuke. What? Sakura stopped in her tracks. She could hardly believe the words coming out of her mouth. Could the tables have turned so much she was using Sasuke's own lines against him? She lost count of how many times he called her annoying in her old life. And on that dread night, the night he knocked her unconscious, left her body on a park fence, and betrayed the Hidden Leaf Village. That night, Sakura had worn her heart on her sleeve and torn it into pieces. Annoying. Annoying. She repeated the words quietly, but not to the Sasuke who stood before her. You're Annoying.